No one's here. Anybody here? Apparently two people. Hi, guys. I am going to wait to start chatting until I see a few more people. So I'm going to hang out, get my phone. Oh, hi. Hi, Hillary. Hi, Amber. Hi, Coley. Is it Kelly? Kelly with two E's. Katrina. Katrina says, I love the color you chose for your spare room and makeup room. I might go with that for my bathroom color. It's such a nice color, you guys. So if you did not catch it, today I uploaded a room tour of my filming room. Kelly, there we go. Kelly, that's easy. Of my filming room, and then the room that used to be my filming room. Anyway, the wall color is Abalone Shell from Sherwin-Williams, and I love it. Love it so much. Let me turn off my phone. And the ringer. There we go. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Lynn. How are you guys doing? Such a pretty color. Thank you. I like it too. Hi, Betsy. How are you feeling? Betsy, unfortunately, she has the Rona. I'm hoping that you're feeling okay and that your kids are surviving without you, because I know you have many of them. I've been sending you some good thoughts. Coffee with what is it? It's the Picnic Collagen and MCT coffee creamer. Yeah, so good. Just staring at the comments. Sorry. I don't have anything to talk about quite yet. I didn't even think about what to address. Exhausted, homeschooling from my room on the phone is pathetic. One hung up on me. Got those sassy kids, huh? Hi, Brittany. Hi, is it Galatia? Okay, tell me how to pronounce your name, because every time I see it, I want to say Galatia, but I doubt that's right. Teresa, lost 2 friends last week, but 2 came home from the hospital. Oh my gosh, Teresa, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awful. 2 of your friends, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. Kelly, I'm not wearing colored contacts. These are my eyeballs. They're green. They used to be blue, but they turned green when I got into middle school. They started changing colors. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so Galatia. Here we go. Hi, Galatia. Hi, Michelle Starr. How are you? Oh, Teresa's in Long Island. Teresa, you guys are having the hardest time with this virus there. My heart goes out to you. But I hear that the infections are slowing down. Is that still the case? I haven't watched one of your governor's conferences yet this week, so I don't know what the numbers in New York are like right now. Yes, it's slowing down. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm really glad. I just Our numbers here in Oregon have remained so low. I think everyone here is taking the quarantine pretty serious. Um, yeah, like I don't see a lot of people out. I mean, I see people when I go to the grocery store, but other than that, like Oregonians have been pretty good at staying at home. Um, I think that's going to be harder to maintain once the weather really. Hi, Penny. Once the weather really gets nice here, because man, Oregonians, when you're stuck inside for months on end because of the rain, once it stops raining, everyone's like outside and they are like, you're not going to be able to stop them at that point. So thank God for our governor here in New York. He's amazing. I really like Andrew Cuomo. Honestly, I didn't know much about him before all of this started, but just watching his press conferences, I'm so impressed with how just straightforward he is and just like facts and doing what he can to try to help his state. So you guys are lucky. You have a good governor for sure. Sarah, hello from wet and miserable UK. How's it going in the UK? Hi, Angela. Lynn in Georgia is still staying home. Good for you. Lynn, I am nervous for your state. When I heard they were opening a lot of things that probably shouldn't be opened, it made me really nervous. I'm very curious to see what the next 2 weeks is going to bring for you guys. I know that when we open here in Oregon, it's going to be very slow. We have a very our governor, I feel like, is very proactive, and she does not want to like have to redo the stay-at-home stuff because I think most people are going to revolt at that point. So she wants to do it once and do it right, which I think Washington and California were all kind of in the same boat. I think they're planning on opening everything around the same time and with all the same guidelines. Michelle's daughter is in Arizona. We have been good staying at home. It's 101 degrees. Yeah, that's a good. You guys stay indoors most of the time anyway, don't you, in Arizona? Oh, it's so hot down there. I don't know how you do it. In Massachusetts, we have the third highest rate of cases behind New York and New Jersey, but we're a small state. That's scary. Betsy, for some reason, I always thought you lived in the Seattle area. I mean, I know, I've known for like a couple weeks now that you haven't, but before that, I always thought you lived in Seattle for some reason. Hi, New Brunswick, Canada here. Ooh, hi, Emma. There have been no new cases for 7 days, and the restrictions are starting to be lifted. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I hope that that goes really smoothly for you guys up there. Betsy says, I love the Cuomo brothers. I do too. When they're like going back and forth with each other, it cracks me up. They're so funny. Donna is in Georgia as well, and she's staying put. Good for you, regardless of the opening of some businesses. Teresa, honestly, I've been horrible with politics, but Trump is getting this 55-year-old to finally vote in November. I know, right? I've been so ignorant. Oh, I have thoughts. I won't talk about him here. Donna says, yes, Mel, crazy, but churches are closed. Good. I hope the churches. I feel like that's an easy thing to keep closed because if they just do online services, you can do that from home, right? That seems like the most logical thing for the church stuff to me. Lynn says, I think our governor opened up too early. Teresa says they haven't done enough testing yet. Only 2% of the population. Yeah, that is not enough testing. Betsy says for Georgia to open up massage places where people are getting rubbed down is absurd. I would agree. That's not a necessity. I mean, I know that massage therapists are missing their work, but I'm hoping that the vast majority of people, even those that have their own businesses and are like self-employed, I think you're supposed to be able to get unemployment. Honestly, I haven't done it for myself because you basically have to call about 400 times to get through, and I just haven't had the wherewithal to get started with it. So I am just eating it for the time being. Um, so yeah, my boss is from Seattle. It's very funny together. Teresa says, let's go bowling, LOL. Yeah, the bowling alley, it's another thing where it's like, oh no. I mean, of all the things. Sarah over in the UK says, still in lockdown over here with no end in sight. Our numbers are still pretty bad for another few weeks. I know he's a downer. Let's talk about our favorite masks. Yeah. Hi, JD in San Diego. Beaches down here were an embarrassment last weekend. Oh, I know. I saw that on the news. Californians, you guys love your beaches. I tell you what, the people at the Oregon coast are like, do not come here. They will shame you out of town. Like if you show up in Cannon Beach or Seaside right now, they will find you and they will make you go back to Portland. Like, we don't want you guys here. Joy is from St. Louis. She's an ER nurse. Oh, Joy, thank you so much for what you do. Is your life crazy right now? How's it looking in St. Louis? Patricia, hello from Maryland. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Maria in New Jersey. Betsy gets to leave her house tomorrow for a chest x-ray. I hope that that goes smoothly. I'm thinking good thoughts there. Teresa says, I'm so happy we have a beautiful pool in our backyard. No beaches for me this summer. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be going out to the coast much either. I think this whole summer is going to it's going to be pretty boring. I was going to go to Canada this summer with Craig and Stella. His family owns some property up there and they have some cabins, but I don't know. First off, the border's closed right now, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. Craig is still determined to go up there with Stella at some point this summer. We'll see. So, but I think I'm going to stay home. I'd probably rather stay home with the dogs. I don't want to get a dog sitter anyway, so. Hi, Georgia. I'm well. How are you? West Central Illinois. Angela is from West Central Illinois on the border of Iowa. They are opening back up. My kids are driving me bonkers, fighting like crazy, and they don't want to do their homework. Lord help me. Yeah, getting Stella to do her schoolwork is a huge chore every single day. It's exhausting, you guys. Jennifer says, for someone who lives in chronic pain, massage therapists are essential. However, reflexology and massage parlors are not RMTs, registered massage therapists. Is that what that means? Yes, I do think that massage therapy for pain could be an exception. I know that a lot of our like chiropractic clinics here have massage therapists and they do make a big difference. So, but yeah, for like just going for like relaxation purposes, I just don't think that that's particularly necessary. But everybody has like different opinions on this stuff, which is why it's so hard to have one thing like be the rule. It's crazy. Joy says it's been steady. Joy in St. Louis says it's been steady, but not overwhelming. I think staying home has been really successful. It's been really successful here in Oregon too. Our cases are so low. I mean, there's definitely some people out there that are getting it still, but for the most part, our cases are really low and our deaths are really low, which makes me so happy. Teresa is working 2 days a week. She works for a podiatrist. She's South Korean and smart. She has good masks. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Joy says, I think we've done our job in this area. Maria says, thanks to you, I'm growing out my gray and burning candles every day. Loving the candles and the gray hair. It's not pretty right now, but she's excited. It's a process, you guys. Growing out your hair to this it's definitely a process. But I've said before that I went to my hairdresser to help with the transition. And that really helped a lot. Registered massage therapist. Oh, Stella's here. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Georgia says, my boys are grown, but boy, I can't imagine having to be a substitute teacher. That's a nightmare. Teresa says, my boss is a podiatrist. You'd be shocked how ignorant people here are. Second week of the lockdown, woman was complaining that her toenail was too long. File them, sweetie. She was asking the podiatrist to do her toenails? What? It's ballsy. I'm not gonna lie. I would like a pedicure. I would really like a pedicure, but I don't know that I'll be doing that this summer. Usually during the summer months, like May, June, July, August, and September, I will give myself like a once a month treat where I go get a pedicure. I think I might need to learn how to do my own toenails this summer.
What?
My 3 middle schoolers are boys, ages 14, then 13-year-old twins. Keeping their assignments straight and getting them done are not easy with my fever brain. Oh, poor Betsy. Teresa says, hi, Stella.
Hi.
Callie Love says, hi, Mel. Greetings from Southern California. Hello. Is it Lainey? I'm eating cheese and grapes right now. What are your favorite cheeses? Ooh, there are many. First, most of them come from Trader Joe's. So their Syrah soaked cheese is amazing. They have their triple cream brie, I think it's called. Love it. And then also they have the Trader Joe's Chev with like the herbs on the outside. I love those. And you know what I was never able to find is the cotton candy grapes. I think their season is done now. I missed them. So that's a bummer. Teresa says, I've been giving myself pedicures. I bought great stuff for calluses.
Did you put
Looks fantastic, huh?
Kong's bed in the hallway?
No, Penny drug it out there. What is she looking?
Kong's sleeping on it.
Oh, good.
Kong's sleeping.
What's she doing? Can you tell me what she's doing?
She's licking the carpet.
Okay, stop doing that.
Get out of here.
Oh, her noodle. Oh, honey. Are you okay?
I'm pretty sure that she's okay.
Okay, I hope so.
She's
Jeez.
a tough cookie.
She's a tough cookie. Look at how filthy she is. You guys, look at this dog. She is a mess right now. Do you see this on her? Yeah, someone mousing around in the puddles in the backyard.
Yes, that's her job.
You're such a bad dog. And she got into the fireplace.
Da, da, da.
Okay. Sorry, I missed some things now. Love Trader Joe's. Yeah. Oh, I love Trader Joe's. You guys, I waited in line for 50 minutes to get into my Trader Joe's on, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. It was insane.
Oh, yeah.
but really worth it. Jennifer says, in Texas, you can go to a reflexology place and get a full rub down for $40 an hour with tip. What? That's so cheap.
So cheap.
To get a massage at like a good place here, it's like $150 for 60 minutes. And then you also get to leave a tip.
Wow.
I'm eating aged Swiss. It's delicious with grapes. Ooh, that sounds good too. I don't eat carbs. Cheese is my heaven. Maria says, I miss going to Trader Joe's. Callie, have you been burning any candles lately? If so, what brand? Oh, I burn a lot of candles. I actually just recorded my April home fragrance empties. It's huge. That's going up tomorrow, guys. I have so many empties. It's ridiculous. Lots of homeworks, lots of Bath and Body Works candles that were in like my backup stash. And then obviously lots of Scentsy. I've gone through a lot of Scentsy lately. Sarah says she has not seen any cotton candy grapes this year. I haven't either, but the last time I did a live, a lot of people said that they were finding them in store. They're not here, which bummed me out because I love them. Yes, those grapes are really good, Georgia. They're delicious. Teresa says, oh, Penny is so cute. She is. She is very cute, but she is the naughtiest little dog, you guys. She's such a little stinker. She is dragging this giant stuffed animal around right now, and it's hysterical. Look at this thing. It's a puffer fish.
I gave it to her.
Yeah, and Penny fell in love with it, so Stella gave it to her. How is Penny doing? I haven't seen any appearances of hers. Oh, no, where'd that comment go? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I haven't seen any appearances of hers in any of your recent videos. P.S. Costco is still carrying cotton candy grape. Mine isn't. I was just at Costco. I think Oregon got screwed this year in the cotton candy grape department. Penny's doing well. Not so much with not pooping in the house. We work on it every day, but she's incredibly stubborn. But she's good otherwise. She's healthy, just getting into things all the time. She gets into everything. She drives me crazy.
Literally everything.
Yeah. She chewed on the like cord holder things, you know, those little dangly things at the end of blinds that keep the cords like all together, that little plastic piece. So she chewed on like 2 of them. So I had to order like a pack of cord, what are they called? Tassels or something like that. I had to order a pack of them from Amazon because she just keeps ruining them.
And the next one, she won't be ruining it. That's her job.
Yeah, Teresa, she's not tired. Trust me, I wish she was. Maybe she'd take a nap. Jennifer says, we don't have Trader Joe's here. I am very sad for you. But I bet you have Aldi, right? Everybody else has Aldi. We don't have Aldi here. And I always get people telling me what I need to buy at Aldi. I'm like, I wish I could, but that's not a thing here in Oregon. What is Trader Joe's? Sarah wants to know. Trader Joe's is, I wouldn't call it a supermarket. It's a store. It's a chain. And a lot of the stuff that they have is like privately labeled Trader Joe's stuff, and they source it from like all around the world. It's just really good. Like they have a lot of really great frozen food that is perfect for like on nights when you don't really want to make an actual dinner.
Who doesn't know what Trader Joe's is?
Lots of good candy. They have some really good produce too. I really like it. It's an easy place to go when you don't have to wait 50 minutes to get in, to just pick up some things and have like a really great lunch. They have really nice salads that you can just pick up and eat on the go.
Lollipops.
They have lollipops if you find Pat the meerkat.
Yep.
Yeah. So they do that with kids. They hide this like stuffed meerkat around the store, and if a kid finds it, then they ring a bell at the front and give them a lollipop. So every time Stella goes with me, we have to look for Pat the meerkat. Mm. It's like that here too. Costco is crazy. Actually, I get into Costco really quickly. I mean, there's a line, but they move it really fast. But I think Costco has been super efficient at like getting people in and out. They have pretty much all the registers open at my Costco, and so they get people through the lines very, very quickly. I just ordered carousel foot repair for the calluses from Amazon. Oh, let me know how that works. I've heard of that, Betsy. Naughty makes them so much cuter. Penny is rolling to the end of the line with the cuteness factor for me because she's just one of those really stubborn dogs, you guys. Like, we've tried really hard to like try and train her, and she is just not trainable. I'm sure she is. I just haven't figured out what makes her tick yet. It's not food. She's not food driven. So it's not like I can reward her with like treats, because when I give her a treat, she's like, I don't need that. So food, she likes to be praised. So we always praise her a ton because she gets excited and she'll, her tail starts wagging and she's really happy, but it's not enough apparently because she's still pooping in my house. Teresa, I love their frozen asparagus too. I just got some of that. Isn't that delicious? So much better than fresh. Well, not better than fresh, but quicker and easier to prepare. Georgia is one lucky duck because she has Aldi, Trader Joe's, and Whole Foods. And she's just outside of Kansas City. Lucky. Hi, Samantha. I'm late. Don't worry about it. Joy says, besides moving your beauty room and guest room, any other home decor projects? I've been painting my little heart out at my house. Yeah, so we still have several things that we are going to be doing on the inside. There are several rooms that still need to get painted, but I think we're gonna hold off on that until the fall. And then also in the fall, we are having all of our doors and like closet doors repainted. A lot of them are pretty damaged, and they, as you guys know, they're not white. They're like a charcoal gray, which I really like, but it's not like I can just go buy touch-up paint. So we're just gonna have them all resprayed with a very similar color, and then we will have touch-up paint if we ever need it in the future. And then I don't know if I've talked Craig into it yet, but I really want our kitchen cabinets and our like entertainment center that's in the family room to be painted white. Not like stark white, more of like a creamy white. They're really nice cherry hardwood like cabinetry. So that's the hesitation for Craig. He thinks it's gonna ruin them. He doesn't like the white paint on them. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. And then also we need some new appliances. So that's on the to-do list. But our biggest project right now is gonna be outside. We're redoing all the landscaping and putting in lighting and fixing the irrigation and stuff like that. So those are the home projects that are happening over the next 6 months.
Yep.
Jen says, I love Trader Joe's. Where is it? I love Trader Joe's. Ours has a small parking lot. They all do. All Trader Joe's have a small parking lot. That's actually their thing because it gets people in and out. Like, that's the idea. I actually watched a video about this because I was like, this is so obnoxious. These parking lots are ridiculous. They're made that way for a reason, though, so that people don't stay long.
Can I watch Descendants down here?
Why don't you watch it upstairs?
I mean, goldfish.
We'll finish the goldfish and then watch it upstairs. Jen says carousel works great on your feet. Oh, I might have to try that. What are you looking for that is cotton candy? Grapes, Jennifer. They're called cotton candy grapes. They're just very sweet. They're delicious and delightful. Samantha, did you get 3 times the points for fragrance at Ulta? I do have it activated. Do you think the Homeworks candles will work with it? Ooh, I don't know. Try adding it to your cart and then going through with like the checkout process without finishing, because it'll tell you right before you hit place order if the fragrance applies. If so, maybe I'll place an order. I don't really need any more candles right now, so maybe not, but that's really tempting. But I would say check it out. I'm going to TJ's today with my new mask. I wore like an actual mask and not a scarf when I went to Costco yesterday. I don't know how these healthcare workers do it. Just breathing your own air dude, that's tough. It was so hot. And it wasn't even a hot day yesterday. It was so hot in that mask. And you can't like touch it or take it off because then you contaminate it. So I basically kept it on the entire time. And then once I got to my car, I sanitized my hands and I like took it off right away. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
You have a mask?
Yeah, Dad brought some home for me.
Yay.
Our Amazon ones haven't arrived yet. Teresa says, I bought the Love a Skin instant foot peel and it's amazing. Even gave my husband a pedicure. Nice. I love foot peels. Those are so satisfying, huh? Where is the tiered tray in your new filming room from? I really want one, but can't find them. Can't find any here. Okay, so that one was from Hobby Lobby. I'm actually going to be giving that one to my mom because I bought a new one for the kitchen that is more substantial. Our island in there is huge, so I wanted a really nice big one. So I ordered one off of Overstock. I'm going to be showing it in next month's like favorites. It didn't get here in time for this month's random favorites video, but yeah. Can you get Overstock? Look for tiered trays on Overstock. They have a ton there. JD says, saw the guest room update on Instagram. Love the pink with the door cut. Isn't that cool? I think it's kind of a cool combination, huh? Teresa says, you'll need a gorgeous backyard this summer. Yeah, because we're not going to be doing anything else other than hanging out back there. Betsy says, I posted on your IG, but if looking for cheap summer dresses, Old Navy has their swing dresses for only $8 today. Oh, that's a good deal. I think I need to pick up a few more of those swing dresses. So the ones that I bought last year, I bought them in an extra large. And I did that because I wanted them kind of big and flowy. But what I'm realizing as I'm wearing them now is that the armhole is so much bigger on the extra large. So like you can see my bra on the side and I don't really like that. I think I need to just order some in a large. Sorry, there we go. I'm reading comments and trying to think at the same time. I need to not do that. Jody Fro says, thought of you yesterday, Melanie. Chatted up Harry Slatkin a bit on Instagram. Super friendly. Isn't he nice? He's so nice. He's a really nice guy. Plus, I love his candles. Teresa says, I'm looking at their jumpsuits on Old Navy. They're so cute. You know, I can't really do jumpsuits. One, I think they don't look very flattering on me. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, for the love of crap. Sorry. I don't think they look very flattering on me here. I'm going to put this up. Sorry, you guys are going to see it my nose in a second. Here we go. That fixes that. Hi, Ruthie Ruth. I'm so late. No, you're not. There's not very many people here today, which is fine. It's fine. It's easier for me to read the comments right now. Bethany says, joining you today because Kate the Great speaks highly of you. So nice to meet you. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Bethany. I love Kate. Did you guys go and subscribe to Kate the Great Beauty? I mentioned her in, what was the video? Oh, my 90s skincare video. That popped into my head because of stuff we were talking about during one of her live streams. You guys, she's hysterical. If you're not following her, go follow Kate the Great. Here, I'm gonna type in the name of her channel because it's C-A-T. Kate Great Beauty. Go look her up on the old YouTubes and subscribe to her. She's hysterical, you guys. I love her sense of humor, and she is so entertaining, and somehow she can read and talk and not look like a disaster when she's doing it. I feel like my live streams are so spastic, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot more of these, to be honest, because when I watch them back, it's like, oh God, what is happening? Teresa subscribed. Good, good, good. Yay. My initials are TNA and I don't have either, so I can wear them. Yeah, if you have TNA, they don't look quite as flattering. Also, if your thighs rub together with jumpsuits, I feel like it makes the pants, because usually they're like flowy pants, right? It kind of makes the pants like ride up. Does anybody else have that problem? My thighs are like the bane of my existence. I hate them. They're, and they're not very toned right now because I can't get to the gym, and I actually refuse to work out at home. All right. Just Me says, sorry I'm late. I had to finish cleaning my bathroom. I need to do that too. I've been putting it off. I really need to clean my bathroom. I cleaned Stella's bathroom the other day, and then I cleaned our downstairs like guest bath. So those are clean. Now I need to go to my bathroom and clean it. Jody Fro says she's funny and she's gorgeous. Isn't she? She has super short hair and I love it on her. I wish that I loved it on me because it would be so much easier, but I don't like super short hair on myself. I actually like spastic. It's more real life, yeah. Dude, you guys, I am a giant spaz. My brain, I think after having Stella, things just went haywire. And I cannot focus on anything very well anymore. I feel like I can't think straight very well anymore. And I move between subjects like it's going out of style. Super frustrating. Jen says she's talking about Kate. She is fun. I love her working cruise vlogs. I wonder if she'll be doing any more of those anytime soon. Oh, going on a cruise. That sounds like a nightmare to me. Are you guys cruisers? I know so many people that love going on cruises. Craig has tried to talk me into going on a cruise like for years. And each time I've said, nope. If the only vacation option that I ever have is a cruise, I'm not going on a boat in the middle of the ocean. That sounds like a nightmare.
Did somebody say cruise?
You're not going on a cruise either.
Dang.
I'm not going on a cruise. You're not going on a cruise. Craig can go on a cruise by himself. I don't think that sounds like a good time to me. Also, things like norovirus and the Rona seem to spread very well on cruises. So nope, not gonna do it. Oh my God, Jody, I look like a bloated wood tick with short hair. I think that's the best thing that I've ever read. Oh God, that's hysterical. Bethany says, I just feel like I look ridiculous in jumpsuits while others look adorable. Same. Yeah, when I see people with jumpsuits, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But no, it does not work for me. Teresa says, LOL, Melanie, my thighs are thin and flabby. Did you know that if you put solid deodorant between your thighs, it solves irritation issue when they rub together? I did know that. And I actually have some, there is a product, I think it's actually from Monistat of all companies, that you can put on your inner thighs that help with like that thigh rubbing issue during the hot months. What do you need?
I'm just looking at you.
Oh.
Because I feel like it.
She's literally just here like this.
No, I am
That's
not.
exactly what you look like.
I'm just holding this random seashell.
You are.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Betsy says, I'm 5 foot and a size 4 to 6 on top due to boobs, but a size 2 with midget legs on the bottom. One pieces never work. You're so funny. No to cruises. I'm good, thanks. No cruises. Ooh, Samantha likes to cruise. What is it about the cruise that you like, Samantha? Iris, hi, I'm late. I wouldn't go on a cruise even if you paid me $1,000. Same. You couldn't pay me any amount of money to go on a cruise. I just couldn't do it. I just don't think it sounds like fun. JD says, I've never been on a cruise. The only one I would ever consider is Alaska. Oh, yeah, Alaska would be pretty. I hate cruises, went on one, and that was it, Teresa says. The day on the ship, people are like cattle by the pool. It's disgusting. Oh, yeah. Joy says, I've had some really good cruises. Lisa, hi. Lisa, how are you? She's here. Yes, Teresa, Monistat has a product. You can find it in the feminine hygiene aisle. It's specifically for your inner thighs to keep them from rubbing together and getting irritated. My gray hair is about the same shade, I think, as yours. May I ask what made you decide to go with gray brows over taupe? I'm debating whether to have mine done, but nervous about a permanent color. Don't take my phone.
You know, I told you earlier.
No, you didn't tell me anything. Yeah.
Oh, you just forget what I say.
Okay, stop. I need to focus on this question. Okay, so I decided to go with gray over taupe because the taupe looked silly with my gray hair. So when she did my brow tattoo, she actually mixed up a more taupe colored pigment and applied it just like on my skin. And then she did the color like on the other brow that she actually used on my brows. It looked ridiculous to have taupe brows with my gray hair. But here's the thing, some people still would rather have the taupe brows because if they go back to dyeing their hair, then taupe is probably a little bit more neutral than gray would be. So for me, I knew I was never going to color my hair again unless it was like a semi-permanent, like purple or pink, like you guys have seen me do before. But I don't intend on going back to coloring my hair blonde or any other. This is it. Like, this is my hair. So yeah, that's why for me, it didn't look right with my hair color to do taupe. Ciel Amy says, did I tune in just in time for Chub Rub? You did. Yes, you did. Hi, Lisa. Waiting on my Scentsy Club order delivery today. Love it. Okay, I got to go back up. I feel it's like moving without me wanting it to move. So I feel like I'm missing. Have you ever been to Aruba? My favorite island, and Stella would love it. I have not been to Aruba. I think that sounds lovely though. Someone wants to know if I like hamburger. Sure. What are you missing most with the lockdown happening? This is so silly and frivolous, but I miss being able to go to, Paula's Choice saved 20%. Sorry. I have my email things that pop up. I miss being able to go and just walk around Home Goods and TJ Maxx. It's dumb, right? Like there's a lot of things that I miss, but I miss just going to stores and being able to walk around and not even necessarily buy anything, but just to like be out, like window shopping. I miss that. It's like very simple, but it just brings me a lot of joy. And whenever I'm really stressed out, like that's the thing that I can go and do, and it just kind of calms me down. I really miss that. Seeing many places and wandering with drinks with friends. Yeah, I know. Going out to dinner with friends is a big one too. Craig and I like to do that quite a bit, and that is not happening right now. I don't know when that will happen again. Seattle Amy says, I went on a cruise once for 3 days, bored out of my mind. Yeah, I would be so bored. I can't imagine being confined to a ship for days, no matter how big, says Jess. Yeah, agreed. I did the Boston Harbor day drinking cruise, and even that gave me anxiety. Yeah, just water and boats and oceans and lakes and rivers and streams, for that matter, make me nervous because I don't like water. I don't know how to swim. I'm in my 40s. I don't know how to swim. And I've just never enjoyed floating on water or like being on water. That has never been a thing. Lisa, hi. Thanks for coming. Ooh, she was on top of it. She hit someone before she left. Lisa is my lovely moderator. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do with Wicked Clowns. Oh, nope, you already hit him. Perfect. Never mind. Seattle Amy says, Monistat doesn't work as well as butt paste. Bike riders use it. Deodorant antiperspirant works, but I prefer biker shorts. Oh. Iris, I did. It's on my eyes today. The Viseart, what am I doing? The Viseart Paris. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I used it yesterday and today. I love it. The coloring here for some reason is really off today. Like this is not the color of the shadows that I used. This looks very pink. I don't really have pink on my eyes. It's supposed to look mauve. Anyway, I love it. I love it. Wicked Clowns looked creepy. He did, huh? Lisa took care of him. Iris says, I miss my yoga studio and going out to eat and my kids in school. I very much miss Stella being in school. Ooh, Strivectin has 30% off. I was reviewing your old videos. Anything's a must-have. I have the neck, hand, and eye cream. I think you have some of their best products. That eye cream is still one of the best that I've ever used. You know what else is good is their masks. If you're looking for a good hydrating mask, check out the Cloudberry. And if you're looking for a good like clay mask, look at their, what is it called? Blue clay, something blue clay mask. Look at their masks. You'll see which one it is. That one's really good for oily skin. But the Cloudberry, I think that's my favorite mask from them. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Elizabeth says, I love the ocean, but feel trapped like a rat on a cruise. Yeah, I would agree. That's what it feels like. Katrina says, I just miss being able to run into a store without the grouchy people having to stand in line. Agreed. Lynette, what are your top 3 fragrances for summer? Love Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense, Armani Sun di Gioia, did I say that right? And Sun Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. What do I typically like to wear in the summer? I really like Philosophy Amazing Grace because that one is just like really light and natural. And then the Contour Sud Pacifique, their Blackberry Vanille and the Apricot Vanille. Those are definitely some of my favorite summer fragrances because they're lighter and they're kind of fruity. And they're just scream summer to me. Like when I smell those, I think warm weather, sundresses, like being outside in like the sun and a warm breeze. Teresa says, butt paste made me laugh. I actually use that on babies. I think I use butt paste on Stella. Sarah says, I miss root beer. They don't sell it at my local supermarket. I had a bar of Scentsy root beer float that smelled that, so I melted that instead. Iris agrees. The Paris Edit palette is amazing. Yeah, I love that palette. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to play with it more. Robin says, I almost got the Paris Edit, but kept telling myself I don't need any more eyeshadows. Like that ever stopped me before a pandemic. It's such a beautiful palette. I think it'll definitely be around for a while. I don't think it's a permanent part of their collection, but I bet it'll be around probably still by the next Sephora sale in November. Maybe pick it up then. Really good, really good, good. It's good. It's so. Iris says the Strivectin neck cream is the best. It's really good, isn't it? I feel like that is definitely tightening for sure. Lighten Up Jen says, I love under summer slip shorts for under summer dresses, lightweight, breathable, and non-restrictive. I might need to look into those. Bicyclists have a lot of sweat and rub, says Seattle Amy. A lot of good products have been made for them. How do you ride a bike for that long and not have your butt hurt? I feel like every time that I ride a bike, like my butt gets so sore. It's painful. Debbie says, do you wear specific gym gear brand? I keep seeing Fabletics advertised, but you have to subscribe. I wear, do you know what I wear to the gym? Anything I can find at Costco, because that is where the bulk of my clothing comes from. So the different, like, I think it's the Tough Athletics. Let me see the back of my pants. Yep, Tough Athletics. Those leggings from Costco, I wear those. And then Craig has season tickets to the Blazers, and whenever he goes to a game, for whatever reason, they're always handing out like t-shirts, like free t-shirts. So I have all of these like Blazers, like playoffs t-shirts and stuff that I wear to the gym. I don't get dressed up to go to the gym. I'm not fancy. So yeah, it's whatever I can find, basically. I'm like, well, you're a gym shirt now. And that is what I will wear. Kimberly says, have you always lived in Portland? We live in Southern Oregon, but we'll be moving to Eugene at the end of the month. No, I have not always lived in Portland, and I don't technically live in Portland anymore. I now live outside of Portland. But I love Portland. I came down to Oregon to go to college. So when we moved from Germany to the US, we moved to Washington. So I grew up mostly just outside of like the Olympia area up in Washington, and then came down here to go to college, and then was supposed to move back up to Washington because my mom wanted me to come back home. But I didn't want to, and I got a good paying job straight out of college here. And so I just stayed. And then a year later, I met Craig. So, and then, yeah, so that's I don't think I would live back in Washington now. I think I'm more of an Oregon person at this point. Cloudberry and that blue one. Those were the videos I watched. Yeah, those are them. They're good. Samantha says, you got me started on Comptoir Soup Pacifique. I love the vanilla apricot. Isn't it delicious? It's so pretty. Amy says, Target carries several slip shorts, brands, and styles. I'll have to look at that. And she says, butts toughen up. Okay, yeah, my butt is just not very tough. No, it's not. It would take me a long time, I feel like, to toughen this thing up. I don't even ride bikes at the gym. Like, they have a bunch of like spin and cycling classes, and nope, not into that. Plus, I don't like someone telling me what to do. Have you guys done those cycling classes? Craig actually won a, what did he win? It was like a membership to like a Soul Cycle or something like that. And he was like, here, you can go to this. And I was like, the hell I am. So he gave it to his sister, and I think she's gone. Well, I think she went before everything went down. So she likes stuff like that. Not me. Padded cycling shorts are the only way to survive. Well, if I could find some padded cycling shorts, then maybe I would do it. They must have custom designed for their butts. Oh, they must have seats custom designed for their butts, yeah. I'm sure people who are serious about cycling probably spend a lot of money on their seats and whatnot. Exactly why I don't like spinning. My crotch hurts afterwards. So funny. Oh, looky here. All right, well, let's just take care of that. And wait for it. Wait, why is it doing this? Stop it. Stop it. Hide user. There we go. Thanks for being here, John. Jody Foe. My husband said that about biking. Yeah. Anna says, I got my BSN at the UW. Yay! I miss Washington. UW is a huge school. I almost went to the UW, and then I thought, this is not for me. I went to a small liberal arts college where I was like held accountable for actually showing up to class. A lot of my friends that went to the UW were like, woo, party. And they rarely ever went to class and then dropped out of college. Meanwhile, my professors, if I didn't show up, like they would call me in my dorm like, hey, are you sick? Why are you not here? JD says, just went up to Portland and to Mount Hood for the first time last year. It was so beautiful up there. I can see why you never want to leave. Yes, so pretty. You guys, Mount Hood, like, I am an hour from the mountains and I'm an hour from the beach. Like either direction, I have amazing, beautiful nature. And then in the middle, I have my city life, which is perfect. Shannon says, I hate classes where they tell me what to do. Sometimes a girl just needs to slow down. Yes, agreed. Seattle Amy says, I don't bike, but I have a dog agility friend who knits that own bike online store in Portland. Oh, cool. What's the name of the store? He owns bikes worth more than my car. They just closed their physical store. That is how I know so much about bikes. Closed it permanently? Teresa says, I've never been to the West Coast. Ooh, you should come to the West Coast. It's very pretty here. I love it. Teresa also says, I'm an hour to the mountains, 15 minutes to the beach, and 40 minutes to New York City. I love New York City. I really hope I can go back there at some point soon. We went last November and I loved it. I really loved New York. But we were there for, what was it, 5 days? Not enough time. Not enough time at all. Seattle, Amy says I graduated from the University of Washington with a BS in psychology. Moved here from Atlanta when I graduated high school, followed my parents. I figured there must be a U of the state. Yeah, there is. Debbie says, I've never been to the West Coast either. Not yet. Gotta come here. It's beautiful. Hey, Ash, you're here. Hi. Teresa, New York City, really? It's so smelly, although Christmas is pretty. Yeah, it was stinkier than I expected it to be, but I don't know. It's just so different from anything that we have here. I mean, like our biggest city outside of Portland that's close by is Seattle, and there's just a totally different vibe. Like Seattle and Portland are totally different vibes from New York City, and I just think I really liked being around the energy in New York City. I don't think I could do it on any kind of long-term basis. But I loved just how vibrant and active everything was. I don't know. This is coming from someone who doesn't like live in a city though. So there's that. Debbie says, I don't think traveling will be allowed anytime soon overseas. Yeah, that's right. You are not in the US. Yeah, I think it'll be a while. Robin says, I'm so jealous. Oregon sounds gorgeous. I'm in sunny, hot, and flat Texas. Possible tornadoes tonight. Oh gosh. Stay safe. Please, please, please. Iris Loves Life says, I like Flav City, but he's been annoying recently. I watch a lot of his videos, but I haven't been watching in the last few weeks. Why is he annoying lately? Anna says, New York is magical. San Francisco is a blast too. Ruthie says New York City is the best. It's probably because we don't live there, right? My husband is from New York City, says Robin, but I could never live there. So busy, packed, and expensive. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to live in New York City, but definitely visiting, I think, is amazing. Iris says the New York City energy is incredible. Joy says, no matter what the city, it's all about the food for me. Gotta have good food. I would agree. And Ash says, NYC is fun to visit for me. Food, museums, and vibe. Portland, oh my God, the food scene, yum. Yes, two totally different vibes, both fun to visit. Yeah, food here in Portland is like a job for people. Did you guys ever watch Portlandia? Obviously, it's like an exaggeration, but it's pretty spot on. When people go to a restaurant here, they want to know what farm the chicken came from, and they want to know that it had a good life, and that, that their broccoli is organic and harvested only the day before. Not everyone's like that, but a lot of people are. People love it. And wine. Ooh, there's a lot of winos around here. Ruthie says, New York City, you love it or you hate it. If you love it, it's the best place to be. Oh, Ruthie, you are in New York City. Are you staying safe? Please stay safe. Samantha says, everyone is making me want to travel. I know we shouldn't be talking about this, right? Because none of us are going anywhere unless you're in Georgia. In which case you can go wherever you want now. Oh, here we are. Here we're getting to the Bobby, the Flav City talk. Bob is a bit lately. I think maybe because he's doing too many live shows. Oh, is he a disaster like me? Ash, yes, food. I'm such a foodie. I wouldn't consider myself a foodie, but do I love to eat? It's getting to be a real problem. Iris says he's been talking about the gym as an essential thing and very anti-China. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, Adam, yeah, you're gonna go away. There we go. Yes, too many live streams from Flav City. Also long. Speaking of long, I think I'm gonna do this for another 10 minutes. I promised myself it would only be an hour today, so. Adam, right, you saw Adam's, Betsy? I deleted him. We'll wait for you. It's Shannon says, it sounds like I need to live in Portland. Not because I'm like that, but I probably should be. There's all sorts of people here in Portland. One thing I will say about the area where I live is no one really cares about a whole lot of like frivolous things, like the way that you look. Like in New York, a lot of people were like super fashionable and like fancy. But here it's like really laid back. So I can go to the grocery store looking like I do right now, and I don't think twice about it, or like go anywhere. Like I would go to a restaurant just like this. I wouldn't do my hair. I'd be wearing my leggings that I wear to the gym with probably some Birks, some Birkenstocks, and I would feel just great. And no one would look at me twice. They would just be like, all right, another crazy Portland lady. No. Adam, didn't I mute you? Do you keep coming back? I accidentally unhid him. Sorry, Adam. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. We're gonna get rid of Adam if I can figure this out. Hide user. There we go. Oh, Gary. Gary, you're gonna be a creeper. Off you go. Susan Fitzpatrick, hi, how are you? Coley says, I'm in Nebraska. Don't see too many talk about this part. Yeah, sometimes I forget where Nebraska is. I know it's in the middle. There's a lot in the middle that I sometimes forget about. I feel like the US is enormous. I'm really comfortable and familiar with my part, but the rest of it, sometimes I hear things and I'm like, what is happening here? Is this still in the same country? Are we still living in the same place? Shannon says, sounds great. I'm in Ohio. It's so laid back until it's not. Hi, Tara. Welcome. Iris says, I wonder if quarantine will make people care less about how they look. I don't even see the need for lipstick anymore, and it makes me sad. I don't think so. I think that it's going to take a while for stuff to get back to normal. I am confident about that. But I do think eventually, I mean, this is America, the land of capitalism and frivolous and superficial things. I don't think that's going to change. Sometimes I wish it would, but I don't think it's going to. This place is what it is. That is one thing I will say for the US. They do their thing. Debbie says, how's fasting going, Melanie? Well, it's not. It's not going right now. It's a big problem. I really do have to do something about my, I don't want to say diet because then everyone's like, you don't need to go on a diet, but I need to do something about the way that I eat because I've gone back to eating way too much and I've gained back not everything that I lost, but a fair amount of it. I just don't like the way that I feel, but it's really hard to change it when you're stuck in the house with all of this food. That's really tough for me. Teresa, bye. Thank you for being here. Thank you for brightening my day too. Ash says the closest food scene is either DC or Asheville, North Carolina. I've heard about North Carolina. You guys have good barbecue over there, don't you? Betsy, I don't know why there's so many men that come here to say things. I think they just go through the different lives that are up right now. Gotta have a lot of time on their hands. I wish I had that amount of time. I'm in Arizona. Wait, where'd you go? I'm in Arizona and many people aren't following quarantine. The golf courses are still open. What is it with golf? Who likes to golf? I think that sounds like the lamest, most boring thing to do. I would never golf. Nebraska is in the middle, right smack dab in the middle. See, I was right. Shannon, care what I look like, but I now own Crocs and lots of PJ pants. I'm never giving them up. Anna says, generally, I care how I look for me, but frankly, I don't care what anyone else thinks. Yes, I don't really care what other people think about the way that I look. Ooh. Hi, Momo Kitty. Thank you for being here. Debbie, it's difficult at the moment with eat. Yes. Betsy says, just call it a nutritional plan. Yes, that is what I need to worry about is a nutritional plan because my current nutritional plan is making me feel a little sluggish. And I'm just eating way too many calories. I'm sitting so awkwardly right now. I'm like, I can't get comfortable. Iris says, I'm trying to intermittent fast, but it's hard. I haven't been consistent. It's really hard. Honestly, having Stella home all the time is also throwing me off. I love her, and I'm glad she's here. But when she's in school, for whatever reason, it's a lot easier for me to stick to my diet. I don't know why that is. She's not forcing me to eat. I think I just see her snacking all the time, and I'm like, oh, goldfish look good. It's real bad. Ash says, I have more dress shirts than dress pants now. Is that for your Zoom? For your Zoom meetings? I think trolls are the online equivalent of a flasher. Nobody wants to look at your junk. Iris, that is so spot on. I agree. Anna says, I like to drink beer and drive the cart. Oh, golfing, right? I have zero interest in actually golfing. Well, that could be fun, I guess. But they're strict about where you drive that golf cart, right? You're not supposed to drive it on the grass. Green, sorry. I think it's called a green. Ash says, I'm definitely eating way more than I should, but thank God I'm walking daily with masks and gloves. I need to go for more walks. Stella and I have not been going for walks for the last few days, and we need to get back into it. Joy, I like mini golf, but that's it. Never understood golf. Lots of Zoom meetings with coworkers daily. No driving on the putting green, but other grass is okay. Oh, there's rules to golf. I don't really follow the rules to anything. Anyway, probably I should probably cut this off, you guys. I have to go and I have to clean these carpets using my carpet cleaner. And I'm about to tackle, I'll show you guys that room over there. See, I started to move things around. Oh, there. I started to move things around, and then I was like, oh, my leg is coming up. So I have to go finish that project before Craig comes home. But thank you guys so much for being here again today. This is so fun to be able to talk to you guys this way. I'll probably do this again maybe next week or the following week. Is this time still good for most of you? Let me know. I don't know. I just figured like middle of the day. So those of us on the West Coast, it's right after lunch. And then for the rest of you in America, it's right before dinner, right? Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye. Bye, Anna. Bye, Lynn. Bye, Seattle Amy. Bye, Sarah. Ash, definitely a good time, 4 p.m. Okay, good. Good. All right, you guys, thank you so much. You rock. You're amazing. Thank you for being entertaining. I'm going to take this pony and I'm going to go clean some carpets. All right. Bye, guys.